It's all about Jaffa Cakes and Spezzy, what is? Yeah, he doesn't look too happy with life, I must admit. Well, it didn't then, Samtel. Well, that's weird. Is that a fog effect? The world's largest retarder.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very misty morning. Chris 94, first part that is new is a tunnel. When you get into Bergen, that road goes around Bergen. Okay. At least when we get bored, I can do some knitting, guys. Knit one, pearl one.
Yeah.
There isn't enough messing about, let's load a Scania. That's enough messing about, let's load a Scania. Thank you, Upper Millwall. James, hello Paul, how are you? Sorry about the troll yesterday. You can't make everyone happy. What truck are you driving today? I'm driving a Renault Range T, James. Someone said there's not much fog in the new version. Tell them to set it to early morning. Is that the new tunnel? Is this the new bit, Chris? I think I want to be in the left lane. I'll just keep going straight on. So this is your bit, yeah? Just trying to slow down so we can take a look. This is your new tunnel, presumably. This is Chris 94's new tunnel. I tell you what, you kind of feel like they should have excavated this tunnel a bit more. I feel like my trailer's almost hitting the rock. Foggy in the tunnel. Hey, it happens. Super Sub Squirrel, this trailer is from the Sisal trailer pack. This is the only trailer mod that I use and I have that trailer. There you go. It's from that pack then. Mr. Wally, cheer up. No! Mr. Wally, do you like Renault? Is this your bit as well? Or is this Promod's bit? Oh, police car. Lane split. Didn't expect that. Eek. Need a lost truck then. It's interesting stuff. Your iRacing video had you in stitches. Why? $860-meter tunnel. It's getting a bit slidey around here. Keep right. Yep. What's the destination? The ferry port. And then not Copenhagen. We're going to Denmark. I can't remember the destination. Oh boy, this is a bit narrow. Aalborg. There you go. Flippin' heck. Not much room here. When are you releasing this, Chris? Because people are bound to ask. It's already released. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know the alpha's released, but it says 0.1 alpha or something on the download. Right, left to the ferry. Wait, why does the arrow send me down there, but then I have to go over here? Who was that? Tasmanian X, thank you for the host. Right. 17 hours and 1,700 euros. Okay, let's drop this off and then we'll have to change the time before we start going down through this bit. Oh look, the interior light is slightly purple. You see it? But it's like so dark you could develop film in here. Look at it. Am I going to crash the Renault? I don't know. I'm not going to meaningfully crash the Renault, but the brakes do feel a bit like cheese, so things may happen. But of course it would not be my fault.
Welcome back, Nata.
C2 down, thank you for the resume. Oh, 12 months. Gold cap. Congrats, C2 down. Thanks for the 12 months, sir. Mr. Tengel, finally, I made it to the show. I guess I'm missing a few. Make sure you appreciate once you get back to watch Love from a Fan in Sweden. Tengel, 16 months. Thank you very much, dude. Independence of the Seas. Another 12-monther. Wow, almost forgot to resub, though. Well, you've got the gold cap, sir. Oh, I like the lighting on the trailers. That looks really nice. Vrome, I'm not sure if I have... I think I have Rust Map turned off at the moment, Vrome. I can't remember. I think I'm just running Pro Mods with Chris94's pack. I think I turned Pro Mods, Rust Map off. Working on your study and watching Paul, legit night. Yeah, Spatial Dragon. Apparently it was uploaded but forgot to be scheduled. See you later, tree fella. Get those lights. Did Paul do some iRacing yesterday, and is he slightly warming to them, Nerf my age? I did 4 races yesterday. I won't tell you where I finished, just in case you want to watch them on SquirrelPlus Should be up, what, tomorrow? Did 4 races though. Had some mixed racing. Surely it doesn't want me to go that way, does it? Hey, Tuscaparati. Thank you, Rowan. Yeah, the TomTom is a bit... You have to kind of zoom in to really see sometimes when the lines are doing this. That retard is way too loud, man. This map doesn't seem compatible with the latest CTS2. It definitely is. I've definitely had it working with ProMods. When do we arrive? Pretty soon. It's only 50k's. It's only around the corner. The retarder sounds like a freight train. It really does. You need a connection for 2.2 and RustMap 174. That's true, Westy Dog. There's a connection file that you have to enable at the top of the whole lot. Christian 04, that lane split in Bergen. That lane split in Bergen you saw is like that in real life. Also, there's a new intersection I made in Colding on the south side, but it's not much. I have bigger plans for my map later. Cool, Chris? Wally, you just love it. It's your favourite movie. This is us. Just about made it. One big plan you have to make a new city in Norway. Connect a road to Birmingham. Nice. I guess you're going to be focusing... Are you going to be focusing on Norway, Chris? Or are you going to be focusing on Norway and Denmark? Because it... Like, you've done one bit in Norway, then you've done another bit down in Denmark. The sky's starting to light up, look. Just wondering, someone with so much money, why keep on trucking for XP? Helgresco. I don't truck for XP. Saying nothing. I don't truck for XP. I truck because I enjoy it. Watching the XP go up is interesting, but it really doesn't mean anything. Truck for the crashes, exactly. Mr. Referick, that lady hates Renaults just as much as Squirrel does. I think she torpedoed it. I think that's what happened. It kind of felt to me like she accelerated. Is Chris 94 an artist for pro mods, or is there an add-on map available? I don't know if he works with pro mods or not. He's done it off his own back, I think, but it's downloadable off the forum.
Ay, 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 ay.
Peter, but what do you think of the Runner Range T? Is it better or worse than the Magnum and Premium? Well, absolutely it looks better. It seems to pull okay, although it makes a lot of noise doing it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But the Magnum is like the worst looking truck, closely followed by the Premium. This is light years away from that. Leanne! Mom! Squirrel is driving a Renault! Oh man, thank you, Leanne. Right, bit of XP though. Paid $1 for it, can't seem to get Rust Map and Bromwoods to work. There's Hackett, and if you look in Rust Map, there's a little README file, and it shows you the load order. They even include like a picture of the load order. You just need to get that bit right. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to try and get down to through this ferry. So we can get something that goes through Aarhus and takes us through here. This is Chris 94's new bit here as well. So I guess I want a job over in Sweden, like Kalmar, somewhere around this end. Then we can kind of go through that ferry then. Let's see what we got. Whackaday, there he is. The big 5-0. Thanks to everyone for making this an awesome place to hang out. Looking forward to another 50 months of squirrel goodness here with you awesome nutters. 50 months, guys. 50 months from Whackaday. The bullseye. Thank you very much, sir. You can't knock that level of support. Right, Poland, Denmark. Let's see what else we've got. That goes the wrong way, really. I guess maybe we need to aim more down this way, like Trelleborg. That would do, but I don't like taking those trailers. I mean, we could reroute this one.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Again, we could reroute that one. Empty pallets, though. Yawn. Anonymous, do you eat the potato I sent to you? No, I didn't. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I did not eat that potato. Use packaging. So we could take this and take the ferry, but it's just... Yeah. What's your preferred job length? I normally set it around 500 mark. Just so that the jobs last about, I don't know, 20 minutes driving, 20 to 30 minutes driving. That's what I generally tend to do. Take the IKEA one and reroute. Well, not that one, presumably. This one, the empty pallets. Yeah. It's empty pallets though, isn't it? Nobody yearns to take empty pallets. Let's see. Disinfectant, now you're talking. No, we could take disinfectant and just, instead of going that way, we could just reroute this way. It's no biggie. I mean, the difference is going to be a few hundred you know, maybe 100 kilometers. But so what? I'll do that one. Disinfectant and a Maersk trailer. Sounds cool.
Welcome back.
It's going to be the cleanest job we've ever done. Oh, I'm so good. Ottawa. Thank you for the resume. PN4. Thank you for the resume. Caroline. 2 months. Hello the squirrel. Oh. Thank you for 2 months. Ottawa 9 months. Twitch has done it again. It should be 10 of excellent months entertainment. I don't know what Twitch. It can't count. Twitch can't count. We know this. Hadley. Thank you for the resume. How many 50-monthers are the Bandita? Well, we've got Wackaday. Yesterday, I think we had a Venga. Definitely Thyrox is a 50-monther, but he's not been in to click it yet. Because he's normally working at this time. There's going to be a few kicking around. I don't know how many, though. I admire your thinking of that joke. Okay, am I right in thinking that this job is being picked up from here? Because it's not giving me a route yet. 1 second. Let's double check. Can't believe since it's been 50 months since it all started. Yeah, but that's the thing. That's only 50 months of being partnered. I was streaming probably about 15 months before I got partnered. I got partnered in July 2013. Yeah, that's right. July 2013. And I was streaming from about April, May 2012. DFDS. Should we go... Wait, what's the difference between this Maersk gooseneck trailer and this Maersk gooseneck trailer? The DFDS does look very nice, I'll give you that. It does look very nice. Schwarzmuller curtain slider. I quite like the container though. But there's literally no difference between these two. Absolutely nothing. You missed 3 years of awesome streaming, Connor. Well, that's not your fault, mate. Let me get the trailer and then we'll reroute it. Back and arm with chicken curry. I like it. As if. As if you click that it tells you to drive all that way. What the heck? What's wrong with this? Why can it not fathom out that there's a ferry route here? Okay, that's pretty weird. We'll have to just go down there and convince it. The GPS is buggy. It's a sat-nav. GPS tells you where you are. It's a sat-nav. It tells you where to go. There's a difference. It is weird, Heyman. I don't get it. Never mind. The port is not connected. Well, there's a line there. If the port's not working, then rip me. Ferry seems inaccessible. Chris, I thought there was a fix for that ferry thing. I might have to fly across the water. What year did you make the channel PG, Connor? It was more or less... Well, it wasn't formalised properly. I don't know when it got formalised properly, but when I stopped playing... Let's think. Partnered in 2013. By the end of 2012, I was not playing games like DayZ anymore. And it was by the start of 2013... I'd say it happened sometime in 2013. I'm not exactly sure when. It's when I stopped playing DayZ and that kind of games and started doing my own sim stuff. That's when I started to move more towards PG type stuff. And just thinking, I'd rather make family friendly content. No, I do not play Rust. Duck, I like Hunt of the Wild, but it does upset some people, so I stay away from it. Haramir, I'm playing with the current Steam version of the game. You love my DayZ bits, Pants? Yeah, I mean, it was an enjoyable time. You know? Enjoyable and frustrating time playing DayZ. But it's definitely a boat that's sailed. The ferry's fixed, but it was connection that is fixed, not the sat-nav route. Ah, okay. So do you think I'll still be able to get the ferry then, Chris? Phew, that looks bright. What made you go PG and become family friendly? I don't know. It's just a choice, I guess. I'm not really sure what triggered it. Thanks. Stop nicking my M&Ms. Mayday. Mayday. I was too busy trying to move a cup of tea that Mrs. Squirrel just brought me. And stuff happened. I don't know what made me go PG specifically. I just a decision, I guess. I just thought to myself, I don't like all this kind of swearing in videos and streams and stuff. So I just stopped doing it myself. Look at that, oh my god. Look at that. What a view. Oh, that's beautiful, man. That is wallpaper right there. Just that horizon looks fantastic. Like the wind turbines going, the sunrise, looks beautiful. I love the yellowy orange bleed that's going on. And the early morning mist just looks great. I once or twice tried other streams, but too often the stream my chat is cursing so much, so I quit after a short time. That's just it. Mrs. Squirrel, the M&M's thief. It's hilarious. She comes in, brings a cup of tea, puts her hand straight in the bag. Purple looks brighter with that trailer. I agree. Yeah, no free service, exactly right. Cup of tea and I'm taking some M&Ms as a prize. I think that's it. It's like a tax. Who was that? Martin's Movie Mix, is that? Martin X Movie Mix. Thank you for subbing, Martin X. Can we give Martin X a lovely nutty welcome? Sorry, Martinix, I'll get it right in a minute. Martinix Movie Mix. Thank you for your support. Sorry for wrecking your name. That's Trinity on the bike, isn't it? Yep. Villain, best 3 months of my life, Paul. Looking forward to many more. Thank you so much, dude. Valteal, 21 months, 2 years around the corner. Yay. Thank you for the support as ever, guys. Very much appreciated. Mr. Referic, the yellow light is the indicator of the world's largest engine dismantle. Retarder. Right, I need to focus. 1 second, we're getting off onto this lane. Signposted Arhuslar. The yellow light on the dash is the cruise control. Sorry, the retarder. It kicks in because of cruise control. Every now and again. Dave84, you should set a trap in the M&M's bag. And when Mrs. Squirrel puts her hand in, she'll get a surprise. Yeah, but what kind of trap would I go for? I can't just put a mouse trap in there, can I? Why am I driving at 74? Because that was a nice safe speed to drive at. And I was looking at the sunshine. And why not? You don't have to drive at the limit all the time. That way. Extra sweet and sour within them. I don't think you can get those, like, flavoured M&Ms, can you? A fake spider, can you imagine? I think that would just be... I imagine I would... That would not go down well. I wouldn't go down well. She'd never see the funny side of that one. Chop Suey Lewis the news. What is in California's favourite truck? A Reno. Used to drive at 52 mile an hour to save fuel, says Muttley. There you go. Not always about being GTA, is it? Jim Bob, it's me, 38 months. Woohoo! 37 down, many more to go. Keep up the awesomeness. You're on 38, Jim Bob, not 37, dude. Nick Sharp, 57. Thank you for subbing, Nick. Sorry I missed that one, but I can see the nutty welcome there. Thank you very much for your support, Nick. Welcome to the house, mate. Drusik, 97. 3 months to a full 3 years. Yay. AWD with 3 months. Aramon with 12. That's a toot right there. Happy anniversary, Aramon. Enjoy the gold cap. Straight onto the ferry, I think. Yay, 1 year, keep on trucking. Right, I now need to cancel. Cancel that waypoint. No, it's already cancelled it. It's good. It's the start of the 38th month. Very true. Quite correct. Okay, right and then left, I think. Choo Choo, how you doing? I've been using the Fanatec here for a few weeks. Would you recommend it, X3? The brake pedals are just... Well, the pedals in general are fantastic. The wheel is very responsive and accurate and very strong. Personally speaking, I'm kind of enjoying the Formula 1 wheel more than the GT3 wheel, but that's literally down to personal preference. But yeah, it's a great bit of kit. It really is. If you're doing like anything serious simming. If you're just doing trucking in it, it's massive overkill. It's too expensive for that. But if you're doing like racing, well, you need to get the feedback, then yeah. Right then. Where is the ferry point.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
There it is. La Corbière, 10 months. Crazy gig with a resume. Getting close to 3 years. He's on 31 months. Thank you, sir. Sim Copter, thank you very much for the host. Hope you're well, Mr. Sim. Okay. Seems weird that we have to pull up whilst our truck is hanging out of the ferry, but... No, the Renault Range T is not in the game. Okay, the ferry works. 225, 1 hour. We'll take that. Seems Twitch has the curse upon you, unable to load AV all of a sudden. Well, nothing I say is going to help because you can't hear or see me. Wait a second, why are we facing the wrong way? You know what, I'm going to go that way. I'm going to go a long way so we can have a look around Chris's work. Chris, I've got a feeling, mate, that maybe you need to change something in that ferry route so it spins us out the other side. I don't know. No, I'm not going to TwitchCon. Nope. They need to move TwitchCon around a little bit. At the very least, they need to bounce it over to the East Coast now and again. Or even try one in Europe. Maybe they don't want a Renault though? What, as in it got off the ferry, they're like, get back on that ferry. See, some angles the colour looks okay, and then in others it's just absurdly bright. Not just any Renault, but a purple Renault. It's not a pink Renault, Julian. It's not pink. Ah, it's not pink, look. So Chris, is all this bit new or what? I thought that car was parked in the hedge then. All of this is new, okay. So this is all your work, yeah? I can hear the birds, Chris. I'm surprised you didn't put a cuckoo out there. What's the damage on? 4% truck, 1% trailer. I'm not even sure how we got... Oh, I know, maybe we hit the... I hit the central reservation. Didn't I? Cleve TV, thank you for the host. Majesh, thank you for the host. Thank you, guys. Right, we're going left here. Hey, Ball Pro.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Why not use a no damage mod, James? I don't like using no damage mods. Mark Robert, thanks for the resume. I prefer to have consequences to my actions. Let me put it that way. How do we say that? Havnebayen.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
So this is your town, right? Chris, you did this? Let's have a look round. What is that over there in the distance?
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
We can fit through here, right? You made this small town, Chris. Was this your first small town? May as well fill up while we're here. Dock plus city equals Havnebien. What's your favourite thing in Colchester? Not being there. I don't go to Colchester. Who was that? Sarge1176? Can we give Sarge a nutty welcome, guys? Thank you for the support, Sarge. Walk to Nuthouse. I don't know. I often fly over Colchester when I'm doing my flying lessons. We often fly in and around Colchester area. If you live there and you hear a plane, could be me. He put a pub in. Chris put a little pub. No, the Renault is not in ETS. Banner 45. Normally you turn around at the bottom of the ferry, so this is probably right. And yes, I drive in a Renault Premium daily, but I like to have a new Range T. God, I bet you do. Thank you, Benner. Echo Gaming, thank you for 20 months. I just saw that one. I managed to miss that somehow. What is that, a farm? Looks like a farm. Looks like a delivery point as well. As long as he pays for his fuel, I'm cool. I hate it when people don't pay for their fuel. Well, at the end of the day, Sarge, it's not your money, is it? But if they get caught. Original Nutter, 42 months. Oh look, Promwatch trailer. Advertising! I remember the very first time I drove through this bit. When we were sort of testing Pro mods. Remember seeing that trailer? Well, there's nothing secret about that advert. Can I fly to Dover? What do you mean? Oh wow, look at that. Did you see the way that turned then? Why does it sound like a helicopter? It was literally, its wings was horizontal and it went. And it actually sounded like a helicopter when it flew over. Original Nutter. With hi. Thank you for the tip, Original Nutter. He was using the rudder? Yeah, I guess so. It definitely had a helicopter audio attached to it though. Either that or the water pump's gone. I can't work it out. Science Guy, 45 months and a smiley face. Thank you, Science Guy. Who's that? Squirrel's left nut. Thank you for subbing. Welcome to the Net House. Thank you very much for your support. Let me just grab a cup of tea here and hopefully not crash the Renault, because it would be a shame if it did. It's not a pink Renault, dude. This is not pink. How can you say that's pink? Nice bit of flat road. Yeah, it's definitely purple. It's like a metallic purple. It's a purple Renault day, exactly, Lars fans. Purple Renault day. Reminds you of Saints Row. I think I know what you mean. It's Twitch's new truck. Oh my god. Imagine. You're now coming up to the Promods area. Oh, is this entire road yours, Chris? I'm going to stay in this lane because we're kind of branching left here. I think this is probably the right lane. So Chris, how long did it take you to actually build all this? And did you have to spend a load of time learning how to do it and then just trial and error work your way through? Oh, this is where you are now as Promods, not me. One more week so you can sub SH. Nice. Oh look, that Milker's copying me. Oh, do you know what? We should try and get the Milker trailer. Because the Milker trailer on this truck would look fantastic. If I see the Milker trailer, I'm taking it. One second. It's not exactly clear from the sat-nav where this is going. Yeah. Why would I do that when I can do this? Why Why does the sat-nav do that? That's actually longer to do that. It's longer and slower. Makes no sense. Yeah, I don't think I have a Cadbury's trailer. I've not seen one. Of course I'm looking forward to new Scania. Very much so. I think it's going to be my go-to truck when it comes out. Mastroshka, it is indeed a Renault. It is indeed a Renault. I've done my best with it. Jet plane hype. I wonder if I can reach the next level tonight. As in level 74 or whatever it was. Ever been to Tenerife? Me? Yeah, quite a few times. I like Tenerife. I've not been to Fuerteventura yet. Been to Gran Canaria and Tenerife though. I don't know, see, if you remember back in January I took a week off and me and Mrs. Squirrel went to Gran Canaria. I'm kind of thinking of doing the same thing again in January. So I'm trying to decide, do we go back to Gran Canaria? Do we go back to Tenerife? Or do we try one of the other islands? Undecided. Yeah, it's a bit too windy for Fuerteventura, I think. I've not tried Lanzarote, so that's a possibility. But when you look at Lanzarote on the map, there's not an awful lot to do there, is there? No, I love Mallorca, but in January, Canary Islands are the best place. The temperature is way better than it is in Mallorca. But I do love Mallorca. It's a brilliant island. Nah, I don't fancy Dubai at all. No, I go to the Canaries because they're all year weather that I like. So it's going to be one of those islands. That's not true, Mickey. There's a lot of, if you go to, for example, when we was in Gran Canaria, we went north to the, what's the town called in Gran Canaria? Oh, slipped my mind now. But there's loads of historic things you can do. There's like artists that live there, there's museums, there's all kinds of things you can do on these islands.